moving through these Ubers, I maneuver with the bag, baby, never feeling stressed. Bigger the bag, bigger the beef, bigger the problem, bigger the beef, one in the all in the same. Burger, into the mouth, blow, joke, kill, more, work it up, keep clean. Never let them touch, fits like temper, tantrums, girl, come back that up, all in the club, and bring all your girlfriends, girl, hopping up about a Pearl 6, Louis speed bag glued to her wrist, she was getting paid, she ain't think a thing, but she was thinking slay, we blade, thicker than a snigger bag, talking about she don't come with no baggage, all in her bag, I probably should, I'm really just running for money, I'm love flow, Joe chasing the check, I'm really gonna run up the money, I'm car loose, really running the back, car moving through these Hoovers, I maneuver with the bag, baby, never feeling stressed, car moving through these Hoovers, I maneuver with the bag, baby, never feeling stressed, I'm really just running for money, I'm love flow, Joe chasing the check, I'm really gonna run up the money, I'm car loose, car moving through these Hoovers, I maneuver with the bag, baby, never feeling stressed, car moving through these Hoovers, I maneuver with the bag, baby, never feeling stressed. Thicker the pie, thicker the bag. Meet him a buying, at least in a beamer. I'm Brian O'Connor, driving it fast. They were just eating, cause they in the way, and the way I've been made it. The mad, man in them baggins, I'm all in the bag. Well, I ain't ordering around, just a little Merlin, not a cutie. Now I don't give a. Tell me why I would on the road, walk couch in my bag. Bands in my denim. In my denim, she was trying to pull it down, she don't give a. She was in her bag, Fendi and some lane, asked for a burger, watch in the front stage of the 5-out J. We living so wild like Nas. She was on the key. We was on roll like tigers. Where we gon' that? I'm in my bag like, Mike. I'm really just running for money. I'm love flow, Joe chasing the check. I'm really gon' run up the money. I'm Carl Lewis, really running the best.
All right, Coach, it's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the New England Patriots and the Philadelphia Eagles. Strap in, this will be a good one. 2 one-loss teams getting together as they're underway on EA Sports. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll get this just up past the 20, but a marker is down. Let's get the call. That holding call set him up with not great field position.
Not at all when you tack on the penalty. But that field position after the return wasn't terrific. It's not a great starting field position as well.
First down, he'll drop to throw it.
Didn't have the greatest field position to start, did they? And now, after this sack, it's way, way worse.
And right off the bat, first play of the game. Back to throw now in his own end zone. And this one complete to Will Fuller. And he's able to get this one up to the 8-yard line this time. The reception good for 7. It's third down. Back to throw. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. And that interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now set up inside the red zone for their offense.
Here's carry number 1 for Jordan Howard. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. On second down, here's Wentz. Looking left sideline, incomplete.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Now Wentz on 3rd down. Oh, it's a touchdown if he holds on. Instead, it's 4th down.
Catch that, man.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less time, you better be quick with your delivery.
You can't catch no more.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They
I had to turn Gronk to a strictly blocker now, man.
Because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
Well, the offense, they got the ball in a great spot, but they went nowhere. Forced him to take just the 3.
And they'll be, happy taking the 3. But those guys on the other side, they've got to be ecstatic. They didn't let them get anywhere. It made them kick a field goal. That almost feels like they got the advantage, doesn't it?
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Philadelphia getting set to take the field.
Better than him. Okay.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pickup there at 22.
But when you hit him on the move like that, he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. They'll run it now out of the gun. The first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
Play action, they'll throw. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
Well, it's easy to see when we review this that the ball needs to come out quicker, because if you don't throw it right on the break, you bring a crowd of people into the equation.
And that's why it got knocked away there. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. They'll drop the throw. He sets to fire deep. Got a man, it's caught.
Man, come on, Eric Reed.
They're able to
Bitch
convert on
ass,
third
dude.
down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. The last drive he threw the pick, but he's not shy. He's going downfield again there.
And you can't be, because if you back off after throwing an interception, you're...
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Royce Freeman, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Eagles have taken the early lead.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
Elliott now to kick this one away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 40, right around the 39, so solid starting field position. And now out come the Patriots. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in.
They'll be going for 6. They're throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
Well, that one downfield, he was trying to find an open receiver, unable to do so.
So line of scrimmage still with 39 on 2nd and 10. Back to the air on 2nd down. Wentz. And the hit jarred it loose.
I should have been through it. I don't know why I wait so late to throw that ball over there. I'm tripping.
In that way in this game as well, but you can tell scouting is taking over. They're making it a little bit more difficult.
Yeah, defensively, they told us, hey, we've got to take him out of the passing game, limit it to just short runs, because he can really impact this offense. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. And now the Eagles going to signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. Shotgun now for Wentz. He's going to rifle one deep left side. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down. So hang on, a big call coming on 3rd down. So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that ball.
Rich, well,
and this will be taken at the 13. So that one will be accepted. So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They're going to look to throw. He finds his target, Fuller. And he gets the 1st down here as he's taken down at the 24. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. Now a play fake here on first down. He's going to air one out. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. A big play there for Philly. 41 yards.
Tell the truth, partner. You didn't think he was coming down with that one, did you? Come on, tell me the truth.
No, I didn't. I'll tell you what, though. A one-handed grab of that length. Talk about giving your team a little juice.
Oh, big time. I mean, everyone's going to be excited about that one, whether you're on the field or not. It permeates its way through the entire team, and I can't wait to see what they do on the next down.
A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3. On second down, Freeman down right around the 25. A 3-yard pickup on 2nd and 4. Now they'll need to convert here on 3rd and a little more than a yard. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. He needed a yard. That's what he got, and it's going to earn him a new set of downs. They go play action here on first down. He'll buy some time right. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. Back live with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's the Eagles with the ball here to begin quarter number 2. And they're on the move as they face a second down here. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Throw left side complete. It's Fuller.
Oh,
give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward.
Just animations every time.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Carlson. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation
would have
meant that there was an incompletion, would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, there he is, and they passed him up.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
They go with Howard to begin the drive. And he'll get only a couple up to the 22.
How he round that off a square up on that
trying to get to the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
This is Howard on second down. And that
quickly. Blocking worth some shit, bro.
Before he could even get
they ain't blocking worth some shit, man.
Now third down.
This don't make no sense, bro. It's like I'm wasting my time trying to run the ball, man.
Stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
from the gun on third down. Wins. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And incomplete.
Man, come on. How is they knocking it down? He got a step on him, man.
Seems like
he's knocking it down and he got a step on him.
Been contesting about every throw in
this. This like year 5.
Remind me of a good half-court defensive basketball team. Every time a pass is thrown, they're right there in the good defensive position, able to affect the play.
And this ball is going to be down now.
Yeah, this like year 5.
Good spot. And out now.
Year 5 or 4. Yeah, 5.
And 2 picks thrown here in this first half alone. We'll see how that affects him.
Can't wait to see where his confidence is, because the great ones, they'll throw 4 or 5
might be 6.
and while it'll hurt their team, it won't hurt their confidence. They'll think something was just wrong with the ball or the wind or something was funny. It's never about them. That's how they stay safe.
Shit, crazy. I never understood that animation. Dude got a step on. How is he knocking it down?
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that's going to run incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
Listen, man, I don't know what to do. My nigga be having good-ass coverage, get past interference calls.
Scrimmage the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And this is going to be incomplete.
What's the old adage? Be quick, but don't hurry. Well, that went right out the window there. He was hurried, harassed. That ball had to be gotten rid of. Otherwise,
yeah, Carson Wentz had to be young when he first started. He's just 30 years old.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10.
I know, man. I told him I had a game. I'll play him after this game.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
I know I see him.
But he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage.
Hey, tell him I'm in a game. We can play right out there, man.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. They'll roll him out right. Now he's going to let it go deep. And that's caught inside the 30. An excellent pickup at 34 yards.
I just don't understand with plays like that. Why the AI just don't match their route when he see it coming across his face. He just stay in his zone. That shit does be bugging me, man. He see the route coming across his face. Why he just won't match the route and just cover it like it's a man? They the only 2 over there.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Escaping and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
This offensive line has struggled. In fact, when we sat down with the coach, he said it's been in tatters lately. They allowed 6 sacks in their last game. Just gave up another one right there.
In tatters, so it sounds a little bit like this right now.
Exactly. It's like that paper being ripped. And right now, they've got to find a way to get it back together.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. They got pressure there and only rushing 3.
Yeah, tell them if we can play as soon as that game over with. I ain't trying to bullshit.
Not just getting home with 3 there, but
it just took a long time for this dude.
Pressure he can get in the entire game, then his pass defense is going to be excellent. Get dropping 8. Where are you going to
watch this dumbass shit.
The Eagles on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 14. Back to throw here. And he comes back.
I hate that shit, man.
They'll get 11, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance.
I hate shade my niggas to an area, and they still get that area up. I shaded all my corners to the inside because I know where he was going. How they still give it up?
This is going to be no good. He misses.
But he shanked the field goal. I guess it worked out.
Stay right where it is. Boy, you sure don't see that too often.
I guess you can't really call anything a gimme, but you figure with his track record, that's a sure thing. But it turns out
Grunt, man.
that's not the case.
Tell this about your shit, man. Grunt got a 71 catch, man. I can't depend on him one-on-one no more, man.
Wentz now on first down. Incomplete.
What the?
Penalty flag is down in the backfield.
Man, what is up with my linemen, man? They doing all this motherfucking holding.
I've often wondered why that doesn't happen more often for guys that play center. Having to snap the ball and then trying to get your hands into the proper position, that's difficult to do. He got caught that time.
From the gun, it's Wentz. He's going to rifle one deep left side, and he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 45.
Receiver got 99 everything. Went up with a weak ass contest for the ball like that, man. 99 everything, man. And then that was a fucking cover too. Man, come on, man. Maybe I should have thrown it a little early.
The Eagles in good position.
That wouldn't let me make him a 98, 99. You got 98.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to let this one go deep. That's going to be caught.
It's on me, man. I stayed in my back pedal way too long.
Yards.
And that's how you throw for a whole heap of yards in a game. You get efforts like that from your receivers. How about him laying out for that catch?
Yeah, excellent. Makes a quarterback look a whole lot better.
It's going to be another nail biter. On be down. Come all the way back.
Didn't take long. One
probably
play,
still.
and we're already looking at a first and goal situation.
That was a hell of a ad block. That was a hell of a block right there, boy, on that toss play.
Play there. His third touchdown now on the year.
That was a hell of a block. I can't even lie about that. Cause my safety read that shit. That was a hell of a ad block.
Down near the goal line and then they run it in. I don't know that the defense ever had a chance to catch their breath.
I wish my line could block like that.
We see people hit big plays, and each team defines a big play their own way, 10, 15-yard gains. In this case, it was a huge game.
That was a hell of a ad block.
Want to hurry up and go right away.
I can't
keep the
stop.
momentum going, hit them again, and I think
He tried this ad right on down.
The second play resulted in pay dirt.
So the Patriots coming out now. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens.
Go do these people. Come on, bro.
They'll begin the drive with Howard. A beautiful fake. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Wentz to throw on second down. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field, and that's caught.
Let's go.
The 30. And he'll take this.
That's a way to go get it, boy.
Now hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. And yes, they want the points, so they will decline the penalty. No question there.
You don't think they spent a couple of seconds mulling over what the penalty
I don't even know why they asked the sideline.
Not at all. When you put the ball in
Man, what the fuck, man? I should have looked to see how that wind was blowing, man. The wind always blowing hard on this man. The wind always blowing hard. That shit, that was crazy. Well, at least we can score a touchdown, take the lead. The wind always blowing hard on this man. 13 miles to the left. Man, come on, man. God damn.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
Tell Grunt they got the trash. Man, I got Gronk on the kickoff team, man. Damn, my boy Gronk got trash, man.
Philadelphia getting set
Gronk
to
on the
take the
kickoff
field.
team, bro.
We'll see how this is played.
That's crazy.
They've got the lead. Not a whole
My
lot
starting
of time
tight
left.
end on the
What do you
kickoff
think,
team.
Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
They'll look to throw here. He's going to sling this deep down, and that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown!
That's crazy, man.
A big play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly for 6.
That is a 90s
lead here, but
I'm going to look at my corner overall again,
bro.
bro.
Moments here in the second quarter, they don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because
It ain't even it. Damn, it's like
and imposing their will
wide receivers
score.
starting to break
And
tackles
now,
right
they
after
gotta make
catches
sure
a
they
lot
keep
too,
that
man.
and carry it into the second half.
That shit crazy. Shit. Man, what, man? What do you
Elliott now to kick this one.
What? If we gonna get on the game, my guy.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Now the Patriots offense, they work their way back out onto the field. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. Now before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Second and 6, just inside the 30.
Lion. 81.
Now Wentz throwing on second down. Shelling through the defense. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes and they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air, and sometimes you throw it so hard.
It's caught inside the 25. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for first and 10.
82.
Into the red zone, Wentz. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. That throw good for 4. It's second down. Four yards on that last completion, so that sets up second and 6.
Black. Go.
Now Wentz again, eluding the pressure right. That's complete right around the 8. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a first and goal. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Again, it's Wentz. And this is going to be intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. final play of the first half, barring a penalty, as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll throw now on the final play. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And incomplete on the deep ball. So we've come to halftime here in Philly with the Eagles on top. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach! Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Now the Patriot offense set to take over again. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. The loss of 3 on that first down pass play, now 2nd and 13. Working from the gun, Wentz. Flush to his right. Now he's going to throw it back. And got his man, complete. And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line. It's a big play there for the Patriots. 45 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. On first down, Wentz. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because it nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. Wentz again here on 2nd and 10. He's looking deep for Bell. And they went for a big play through the air on 2nd down. Couldn't connect. Now it's 3rd.
Well, the obvious goal is to try and score a touchdown, but at the least, adding to a pretty big yardage total for his intended receiver there, huh?
Yeah, well, when you've got a guy over 150 yards, keep chucking it deep to him, I guess.
Yeah, no doubt about it. You can get it to him short, and he can make plays that way. But I like what you just said. Throw it to him deep and get it in a big chunk.
But incomplete on that try. Now Wentz on 3rd down. Dumps that off to his running back, Jordan Howard. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. The Patriot passing game is rolling. They've got another first down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
82.
Throwing on first is Wentz. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Back to the air on 2nd down. Wentz. Eagle pressure. Too much this time. Down he goes.
Well, nothing takes a start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. On 3rd and long, it's Wentz. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And that one incomplete. Had some position but couldn't hold on, and it brings up 4th down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
And Sturgis able to knock it through. And the drive will wind up yielding 3. So the scoring drive encompasses 9 plays, and the net result, 3 points.
Take your disappointment and put it aside. 9 plays. Yeah, they want to end up in the end zone with a touchdown. I get that. But sometimes those 9-play drives pay dividends later with another 9-play drive that culminates in a touchdown when they wear down a defense.
So here are the Eagles now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's going to float this one deep right. He's got a man complete. A big play there for Philly. And even 40 yards.
That was an excellent read right there. Saw cover 1. That means it's just a single high safety. So you know if you throw the ball to the outside part of the field, help is going to be a little bit late getting there. And he puts one out there for a big-time completion.
And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And his throw here's incomplete. Chandler was the intended target, and it's 3rd down.
Let's face it, you can run the route tree as many times as you want, get in sync, practice it, do all those things. But once you get to game speed, it doesn't always time up quite that well. That one goes incomplete.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. That is caught at the 7. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Dallas Goedert, his first touchdown on the year. And the Eagles add on to their lead. And he is a reliable target. They like to get him involved. They got him involved there for the score.
And they should. He's a very good player. Remember, they can use him in certain positions, so many different spots, and he usually comes through for them.
Now that Eagle offense will stay out there as they'll go for 2. The toss running left. That's Holmes. And he's going to go down right at the line of scrimmage. The defense left him with nowhere to go, and the try for 2 is denied. Elliott now to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And the Patriots gearing up to go now. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. On the handoff, this is Howard. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
But these guys are going to chop into that deficit. They got to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
They go with Howard again. Got some room at the 30, and all the way up to the 31-yard line. That one good for 12 yards, and that's going to bring up a third down.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Shotgun now for Wentz. He leaves this one for Howard, and he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. Wentz now a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. Throwing is Wentz. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. That'll be a New England first down, a gain of 12.
It appears they found something that's working, and they keep going back to it. I guess you can actually say he has the hot hands now, doesn't he?
Yeah, well, it's one thing to hit your guy out of the backfield once, hit him a couple times. Yeah, you're right. Maybe they're onto something.
And I think a lot of that is simply if you get it to him in space, more times than not, he's going to get more yardage than you expect out of each play.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Wentz to throw again. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. It'll be a gain of 6, and just like that, it's third down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
He's got a first down and more inside the 30, and he'll be taken down at the 26. Gronk's first catch, good for a first down.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What do the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him Old Reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off in order to get open, he finds a way to pick up a first down.
No gain, and it's second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained. So they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. They'll set up the screen to Howard. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. They get 7 there on the screen. It'll set up a third down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Go, go.
And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's Patriot football, but they trail here as we begin the fourth quarter. New England on third down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Again, they'll throw with Wentz. Flushed out right. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And in a 2-score game, obviously, every play, every third down, like we saw there, magnified. Big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to third down. They've got to maximize.
And a loose football. And the Eagles have recovered.
Brandon, I don't want to violate any of our broadcasting rules by declaring a game over before it's over. But that one, that puts them in real jeopardy there.
Absolutely. It was a 2-possession game. It is a 2-possession game at this stage in the fourth. They needed points out of that drive.
And obviously now, no chance at all to get those points that they so desperately needed.
And they'll go with the ground attack here. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. And the 2015 first-round pick, Malcolm Brown, brings him down. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. And he finds Howard complete. And he'll take this one up to about the 6-yard line. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first. The Patriots offense now, they work their way back onto the field. And so close to hitting pay dirt last time, fumbling down near the goal line. Now, how does that affect their psyche this time around?
It's a tester, that's for sure, because to be that close and come away with no points is really disappointing, not just for the guys on offense, but the defensive players, too, who thought, hey, we're going to put some points up and have a little momentum going. They've got to find a way to just get it out of their minds, let it go.
Short-term memory. It's caught inside the 25. A gain of 39 that time. Well, it's one thing to grab it with one hand, but when you make a catch of that distance, quite another.
Yes, sir. I mean, that one right there, we keep talking about the high-flying antics that we're seeing from receivers nowadays. Doesn't matter what spot they start in. But when it actually does happen in the heat of battle, it brings me right out of my seat.
And nearly intercepted. That would have been a hat trick, his 3rd pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down. Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. Wentz will try again on 2nd down. Letting one go deep for the end zone. So the long attempt falls innocently to the ground, and it brings up 3rd.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Now Wentz. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Mills. So now he's equaled his interception total from a week ago. Remember, Charles, he had 3 last week.
And you know, all week long he vowed to take that number down. Told the guys on the team, don't worry, things are going to pick up. I've got this. But he is in a major league rut right now. Let's see if his teammates can pick him up along the way.
You're right. He talked about being cool, calm, collective, rebounding. Not rebounding right here. They go play action here on 1st down. Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just 2nd down. Despite the lead here in the 4th, they're still taking shots.
Not content to sit on this lead at all. And to me, it raises the question of what's right in this game nowadays. Do you sit on the ball and run it because you have enough of a lead? Or do you try and extend it because you always feel like the other team can come back?
Extend it. Have some fun. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. 8th catch for him now. He's been a big factor. And it's a 1st down. And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place. Guys are making yardage after the catch to help you out that way. I mean, the whole team has picked it up. And don't forget, that means the offensive line has had to pass protect pretty well, too.
Yeah, everyone dialed in. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. On play action, they'll throw. Incomplete. The Eagles on third down. 5 out of 9 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. They'll look to throw here. Steps away to his left. Now he's going to send this one deep right side. And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And that goes as a gain of 37 on 3rd down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. It'll be a 5-yard pickup there, and it will take us to the 2-minute warning. Time for a break. We're back to finish this one off after this. Back to the ground, this time with Freeman. And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down. So the face mask, quite a blessing there as they'll start out of harm's way with a 1st and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle 3rd of the field where he threw that one. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left. They'll set up a throw. And that is out of the back of the end zone, incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
And the kick by Elliott is good. And that will make this now an 18-point ball game. So with that, you figure this game's pretty much out of reach at this point.
Yeah, it's going to take a heck of a comeback to come from 3 scores down. But don't change that channel. Don't go away. Miracles can happen, and you want to be here in case it does.
You're a company man.
Aren't I, though?
That's fielded in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The Patriot offense now set to come back out onto the field. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here. We'll do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, here's Wentz. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. From the gun on 3rd down, Wentz. Looking for Gronkowski, and he's got him complete. 17 yards there for the Patriots as they've got themselves a 1st down. Clock management, definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
82, 82.
On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Wentz to throw on 2nd down. He's going to let it fly. And both guys were there, but it falls incomplete.
Got to be wary of throwing an interception here because the defense knows they're going to get tested deep. That's why they're going to put a couple of extra guys back there to try and prevent that.
Yeah, late in the 4th quarter here, trying to preserve the lead. New England on 3rd down. They've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. This will be 3rd and 19. From the gun, it's Wentz. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high-percentage play because you get the...
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that'll be just about all she wrote for this one. And on the ground they go with a running back. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense, as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. He'll drop to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
The Eagles on 3rd down. They've converted 6 times and could use a 7th here. This is 3rd and 4. And they'll go on the ground. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And the Patriots have it.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around, and we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense. Now after the fumble recovery, it's Wentz. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
If you're running out route, it's likely you're going to end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there?
Toe tap.
You got it. The benefits of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up, and making sure it was a catch.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
Now Wentz on 3rd down. He's going to let it fly. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Jalen Mills. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. And Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting your home turf. They were able to do that here in this one.
Similar to a tennis match, right? Not letting them break your serve. That way you hold on to it. They got it done, and they feel very good about that victory.
So for Philadelphia, they boost their record up to a strong 4-1. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Washington Redskins. Meanwhile, for New England, the loss will move them back to 3-2 on the year. And they will get a home date next week against the Los Angeles Chargers. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.